Nurgleprobe, welcome to this deck tech of a Pokemon TCG deck. This is a standard deck for the 2016 format, and today we're looking at the ancient trait Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen has the ancient trait Barrage, which is just amazing. I love that one. It's probably my favorite of the few that they came out with. And that means we can attack twice in a turn. And using Poison Jab, we do 60 damage and poison. But if we have a Muscle Band on it, we do 100 damage and poison, which is 110 damage. If we can use Dynamite Punch, we do 180 damage, or we could do, well, it really depends, with a Muscle Band, of course. We can mix it up a little bit how we do that. But I love that Pokemon. It's cute, it's not an EX, and it's a fun deck to play. Other than the Nidoran into Nidoqueen, yada yada that we play, we also play Phantom. We play 4 basic Phantoms because we want to get the item lock early, just like we do in the Trevenant Gengar deck. So Phantom first turn is the Dream, together with Wally, get the Trevenant out there, control your opponent's items. That's the Dream, anyway. Other than that, we also play Shamans for the draw power. That's kind of obvious. If you remove the Shamans, this deck is actually really cheap. So go ahead and try that if you want to try the deck out. You could remove one Shaman to one Nidoran and another Shaman into another Muscle Band, probably. The switches could be switched out into Float Stones if you prefer that. I really enjoy switches, but I realized that when I did this deck, Float Stones were not in the standard format currently. So that's definitely something that you could get in here and use with some success together with Trevenant and switch out into Nidoqueen whenever you need to attack and such. We use Silent Lab and Dimensionally. We use 6 different stadiums, or 6 stadiums overall, which I think is fine. I'm not sure how much Rough Seas and stuff like that we see in the standard format at the moment. I've not been very active in the standard format, but I think it's probably there still, so it's a good thing to have. Silent Labs also stops our opponent from drawing cards with Shamans, which is a good thing to do when we have the item lock in. So if they have a bad enough hand, even if they have Shaman and such, they can't draw more cards, which is lovely. We play 2 Lysander because we want to be able to snipe things with the Nidoqueen. Preferably we want to snipe Shamans and weaker EXs. That tends to be a thing that we need to do. Of course, our opponent won't get a lot of 2 prizes since we only have 2 Shamans in the deck, which is sweet. Which means that we can actually get ahead quite early as long as we're not facing a deck that, don't use EXs. But who knows? Something else that you can do that is quite sweet and tricky in this deck is that you can Nidoran into Nidorina. You just evolve it normally on your turn, and then you Wally and get the Nidoqueen out. It's an obvious play, but it's still there and worth remembering. If you have an Ultra Ball, for example, but no rare candy, but you have a Nidorina in hand, Ultra Ball, or no Nidorina in hand, Ultra Ball for the Nidorina, Wally the Nidorina into Nidoqueen. That's one. Evolving into this is really the key of winning, or using Trevenant if you notice your opponent is having issues with playing cards. We also have 2 rare candies just so that we can evolve immediately into Nidoqueen to attack. Other than that, the deck is pretty standard. It's more of a fun deck that you can play in standard in versus mode just for fun. Maybe join ticket or token tournaments in the online client just for the hell of it. I have gotten to finals. I'm not sure if I've won with this deck, but I still enjoy playing it. The Nidoqueen is an amazing Pokemon, and just look at it. I mean, come on. It's so cool when it punches you in the face. And that's the deck. We have 4V Seeker because bananas, 3 Ultra Balls. We don't have a Battle Compressor. We probably should have a Battle Compressor. If you want to replace any card here into a Battle Compressor, do that. I think it's worth it. Cirrosic, we played one of these. I tend not to play this card anymore, but in this deck I just feel like I want that one card to be able to remove energies and annoying items when I can. Because we are weak, we don't have the strongest Pokemon, and having the chance of removing energies to survive a bit longer can be important. So, that's the deck. It's the Ancient Trait Nidoqueen deck. I hope you enjoyed. It's a fun deck to play. Not a great one, but a fun one, and I think that's important too sometimes. And I'll see you in the next deck tech where we are going to talk about another deck that I don't remember which one will be the next one, but it's going to be a fun one probably as well. I tend to do fun decks and enjoy them. Alright, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. To see the next deck in this series, you can click right here. And if you want to see more Pokemon TCG content in general, you can also click right here. And don't forget to check the links down below where you can find my Twitch page where I stream the Pokemon TCG online game every Friday. So come by. There's also giveaways, contests, and challenges and other weird things. So stop by. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.